You keep doing what you're supposed to be doing and showing up online, but you're not seeing the payoffs. It is overwhelming and truly exhausting. I hear you, and you aren't alone, because most entrepreneurs tell me that they feel unseen and unheard in our busy online space. But it doesn't have to be this way. Hi there, I'm Alli. I help entrepreneurs like yourself elevate your brand and online presence so that you can more quickly and easily connect with your audience online and help you stand out so you can make more money there, which is the goal, right? But it's hard to make money when your audience doesn't know about you and your incredible offer. So let's dig in to how you can boost your visibility and build a strong online presence. To build a brand that stands out to your audience and actually lands with them, you always have to start with a strong foundation. I know. The boring stuff that you have to do before you get to the fun part of building your colors and choosing typefaces. But really, don't dive into that fun stuff before you have determined what makes your brand unique and sets you apart from the crowd. To do this, list out your strengths and what you're an expert in and what value you bring to the table. Early on in my business, I tried to do it all so that I could bring in as much work as possible. Instead, I ended up doing a bunch of work that I didn't love doing for a bunch of people that I really didn't love working with. But when I finally honed in on my passion and ability to help entrepreneurs create their brands and bring them to life visually online, everything fell into place. Marketing myself became so much easier when I really embraced what made me unique. And it truly allowed me to build a brand that resonates with my audience. The second thing that you have to do is build a consistent online presence. And that's the truth. If you want to be seen online, you have to show up online. And you can't just show up online every now and again. You have to show up consistently. And yes, that means showing up often and regularly, but it also means showing up consistently in the way that you're showing up visually and in the way that you're showing up with your brand voice. Being consistent in your branding plays a crucial role in your ability to be more recognizable and memorable to your audience. Think about one of your favorite brands. Do specific colors, typefaces, and imagery styles immediately come to mind? Now consider your own brand's visual elements. Do you also have this cohesive look where you show up across platforms? Let's say your viewer jumps from your Instagram profile to your website over to your checkout page. If they do that, will they feel like they're in the same atmosphere and like they're shopping at the same store? This is where brand guidelines really come into play. These guidelines are strategically created to connect your business with your audience through the visuals and voice that you use, and they also determine every single design decision that you make. Number 3 is to use content marketing strategies. Content really is the fuel that drives your online visibility engine. Creating valuable content really attracts your target audience and allows you to show up as an expert. One really important thing to consider when it comes to creating content is how your audience likes to consume content, how they like to learn. Do they prefer to watch videos, or do they want to listen to podcasts, or maybe they like to read blogs? Then, do you also like to create content in that way? Can you create content in a form that meets them where they're at? A huge piece of increasing your brand visibility through content marketing is search engine optimization. When you plan your content for those blog posts, videos, and podcasts based on what your audience is looking for, not only are you going to draw them in based on their interest, but you're also going to increase the chance that you rank higher in search engine results, gaining organic or free visibility. And of course, we can't talk about content marketing without talking about social media. Because social channels are all about sharing content, you have the opportunity to create content that is shareable that will also help you increase your visibility. So don't waste your time posting and posting when you don't have a strategy behind what you're doing. Instead, you need to develop a plan to create content that your audience actually wants. foster community, answer questions, and build shareable content that can help you increase your visibility. When I started sharing bite-sized tips about branding and building your online presence on social media, not only did it boost my visibility online, but it also has led to some really amazing connections and collaborations with other entrepreneurs. And this leads me to number 4, which is collaborating with influencers and industry partners. Collaboration is a really powerful way to expand your online visibility. That's because you get introduced to other people's audiences and their followers, which immediately boost your credibility. You can find people to collaborate with by pinpointing leaders in your niche who serve the same audience as you, but don't solve the same problem as you do. For example, another designer or developer may not want to partner with me since we solve the same problem, but a copywriter or social media manager complements what I do and serves the same audience, so that would be a good choice. I've found that most entrepreneurs are really open to collaboration because it's a two-way street. So definitely be open to reciprocating and supporting them as well. When it comes to marketing your business online, you really can't do well long-term if you aren't tracking the results that you're getting. I know that tracking and analyzing your results does not sound like a fun thing to do, but it actually doesn't take that long and is well worth the results. Let me tell you that when I started analyzing my own content every month, it became apparent that certain types of posts and videos were far surpassing other types of content that I was spending loads of time creating. I was able to take this knowledge and double down to create similar content that has really led to a significant increase in engagement. It's essential to review how your content is performing or not performing so that you can make informed decisions as you're creating content for your business moving forward. That way, you can get a return on all of your investment that you're making in time and money and effort. Building a strategic brand that captivates your audience and propels your business online does take time and consistent effort, but the rewards are well worth it. Now, if you're thinking, whoa, Alli, slow down, I'm still working on my branding, or maybe you have a brand that isn't really working well for you, click the video that's on your screen where I'm going to take you step by step through how to build a professional brand from scratch.